5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello and welcome everyone to Truth, Beer, and Consequences.
Yay! And choo-choo.
Woo woo. Woo woo and yay, choo-choo indeed. This is a podcast where my co-host and I listen to and watch all the Cincinnati-based craft beer media from the previous week. We get together at a podcast host, and today we are back.
Oh, wow. I was even early on that one.
Back! At Higher Gravity Summit Park. Thank you, Higher Gravity, for being a gracious podcast host. I am Marco. I am in the craft beer space and have been for, I don't know, a decade or so. The other voices you heard belong to people in the space as well. One of the voices you heard belongs to the conduit for everything Cincy craft, Cincy drinks, the Gnarly Gnome.
I am not in outer space. Said I was in space, and I'm not. That's a lie.
Yeah.
I would be afraid to get on a rocket ship and go in outer space, although I think it would be a fun opportunity.
When's that leaving? When's the rocket ship leaving? When are we going around the moon?
Am I booked for a rocket ship? You guys didn't tell me.
Yeah. Is that Sunday? Is that Easter Sunday we're going around the moon?
I'm going into outer space on
We're
Sunday.
going to the moon!
I don't know.
I don't know anything about it.
The other voice you heard belongs to the best co-host in Podcastlandia.
I'm Julia, and I know nothing about going to the moon.
Okay.
Sorry.
You know, I guess I can say I don't know anything about going to the moon either. I think you just point up and hope for the best.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Just remember, to
How do you-
fly, you need thrust.
How do you time it?
Ooh, yeah.
One,
Yeah.
two, go!
Yeah.
And go. Yeah.
Well,
We're going to the moon.
I guess.
We're not landing on the moon. We're circling the moon.
Well, that's so fun.
Well, the next
Haven't-
trip is to land on the moon.
So that means we need to take a trip to Kentucky
Right.
in order to make a successful trip into outer space, right? Because we can't do that anymore from Ohio.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure I understand.
Let's
So
go
the
to-
moon is in Kentucky?
Well,
Just
the
making
way,
sure I understand.
The way to the moon is in
Okay.
Kentucky.
Okay.
Party Source and other establishments, yes.
Okay.
Well, we have the dispenserize.
Yeah, but I'm not. No.
Don't you need a card? Don't you have to be a card carrying?
Remember? No.
Just a
Nope.
driver's license, ID.
Yep.
Proving your age.
ID and cash.
I wouldn't know. I'm the wrong. Even though I'm the drug guy, I'm the wrong person to ask about these things.
But if you
I've never been to one.
consume any kind of THC or marijuana product, you cannot possess firearms in the United States.
What about
or ammunition.
fireworks?
I don't think there's a rule about that.
Okay.
You can blow stuff up, you just can't shoot it.
Don't.
So can you have grenades then? You're not shooting it, but you're just blowing stuff up.
I don't know the answer to that.
Oh, did I find a loophole?
Okay.
I guess a rocket launcher you're technically shooting.
Also, you can't pay with a debit card, right, or a credit card. You
I
gotta. It's
don't-
all straight cash, homie.
I don't believe so,
Yeah, I think
because
it's
it's still
gonna be cash.
federally illegal. As far as I understand, again, I've never been to one.
I don't
so
know
I'm
either.
Not,
I've never been to one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should we go to one?
No,
I don't really. I don't need anything from there.
no, I don't either.
No. I don't need it. I don't want to get on a list.
No.
We're all on the list already.
I don't want to be on that list.
I don't want to be on another list.
Yeah. Take me off your list.
You hear
So-
that? My car's extended warranty is
Yeah.
no, it doesn't exist anymore.
You
Yeah.
eat one penguin, all of a sudden.
All of a sudden,
God, they
on a
won't
list.
stop
all on the
calling.
list.
I was starving. Okay,
Yeah.
it was survival.
Yeah. So, the thoughts and opinions on this podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect any entity which we may be affiliated with, such as full-time jobs, part-time jobs, third jobs, the Ohio unemployment system, Higher Gravity, BC's Brewing, Alexandria Brewing, drug manufacturing companies. All that's for Julia and myself. The Gnarly Gnome can speak for whoever he wants.
Yeah, all of my thoughts and opinions are representative of drugs
Okay, very good.
and their company.
All right. That being said, what we do is we do the hard work around here. We're not like those fake-ass podcasts out there. And you know who you are, you fake-ass podcasts. Pretend to drink and shit like that. We do the real work around here. We actually have beverages. Now,
We drink and we shit like that.
Yeah. Drink and we shit like that.
That's right.
So, it can be all the way from non-alcoholic to alcoholic, hard liquor, cocktails, whatever it is. But today, I think we all have
Wooden
beers.
cocktails.
Yeah. Today, we all have beers.
Confirmed.
Gnome?
This is a beer.
Gnome, what you drinking?
This is a Rathaus Pilsner.
I've heard of them. I've
pretty
heard
tasty.
of it.
Pretty tasty.
I myself am having West Coast IPA from 50 West.
I've heard of that. Had that.
Not so westy. But anyways,
And I'm having Spite and Malice from Little Fish.
all right. Well, that being said, we all consume content.
Yep.
Yes.
And penguins.
And penguins.
And apple
Yep.
slices.
Yep.
Shramps.
And shrimps. I timed my apple slice bite very poorly.
No, it's
I
all right.
apologize. Marco, what did we consume this week besides shrimps and apple slices?
Shrimps and apple slices. Well,
And
we
penguins.
consumed
Penguins.
the last 30 seconds of the Duke basketball game. That was something fun.
Yeah.
Who won?
Who won? Not Duke.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yukon.
okay.
UConn. That's the most basketball I've watched this tournament. It just happened to be on at the place where I was at.
Did you guys both watch all 4 UFL games?
No,
For the
I
openers?
did not.
no. I watched 2, I believe. Yeah.
I watched bits and pieces. Tried to get it on at one point, and the company I was with said, "UFL, we're not watching that. We're watching basketball." Oh. Okay.
Bad company.
Yeah, I don't approve of that
All right.
necessarily.
Then I took their money in poker, so I won in the
Ah,
There you
you
go.
won in the
There you
end. Yeah.
Battlehawks Defenders game was fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, as far as beer-related content, Cincinnati beer-related content,
We have an episode of Barstool Perspective,
indeed,
the Weekly Pints.
indeed.
We have Blake's Craft Beer Podcast. And then Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew Dads.
City Bird.
Very nice. Got them all.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice. Where do you want to start? I don't know why I did it that in that voice either. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Okay, very good.
Thanks.
Lay off the penguin.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Gotcha, loopy.
Yeah, a little too much penguin there. Let's go with
I like to cut my penguin with pangolin.
ooh. Let's go with Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew Dads. This is their opening day special. A bunch of baseball beers. The Variety Show episode number
Variety
6.
show.
Yes. Their variety shows are so much fun.
They are fun.
This is all Cincinnati Reds / baseball themed beers. They had Grainworks LE44, Mad Trees Rounding Third, Saunders Rally Cap, and Streetside's Cincy Game Ball.
I had a variety pack of Psychopathy last night.
Yeah? How was it?
It was great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you rank them in the way that Cincy Brew Dads
Cincy Brew Dads.
ranked
Cincy
these
Brew Dads.
baseball beers?
I did. The first one I had was great. Everything in between, all the way up to the last one. Last one was fantastic. Everything in between ranked similarly as high.
Very
Which one was
nice.
the best? The first one or the last one?
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
okay.
first one's usually the best.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yep.
They did have a different ranking system for the beers in this variety show. Normally
did they?
pick, their MVP, and then they pick the 1 through 4. This is the best beer, the second best, third best, and then the fourth best out of their variety pack. But for this one, they had options such as which beer was a home run, which was a triple, a double, a single, a foul, an infield fly. The list went on and on and on.
I have a question and a hot take.
Yes, sir.
How do you guys feel about Cincy Game Ball being both a baseball beer and a football beer
And a soccer beer.
and a soccer beer?
I think it's kind of a cop. Just
Does it make it none of those, or does it make it all of them?
I don't know.
I have a hot take. I think it's none of them. I think it becomes a Cincy sports beer, which is fine.
Yeah,
but it cannot belong to any of them then, because it's trying to belong to all of them.
I don't know. I don't necessarily have like a major issue with it.
It was like Crushing on Joe's from, I think that was Grainworks when they did that. It was like a salute to Joe Burrow and Joey Votto.
Yeah.
Not a baseball beer, not a football beer, Cincy sports beer.
Yeah.
Can't be both.
But isn't that kind
Hot
of
take.
what...
So it's like wearing a hat that just says NFL.
Yeah, it's a football hat then, but it's not a Bengals hat.
But it's also not affiliated with any of the franchises.
Right. But it's still a football hat then.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Right.
So
And so
bad,
it's a
bad
sport.
example.
But I
No,
mean,
it's a good
but if
example
it's-
because Cincy Game Ball is a sports beer.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a
Right.
sports beer.
Right.
So
But
it would
what's-
just be a
but
hat
the
that just
only-
says sports.
That's a sports hat, not a football hat.
Right.
Definitely not a Bengals
But
hat.
it's not. But the name stays the same. They just changed the color of the label, the design of the art behind the name
Sure.
to fit with the current season, be it football, baseball, soccer, that type of thing. I don't really see the only time I had and I say this very loosely, an issue with it was in the very beginning where it changed from, because it started off as
A football
the
beer.
football
Yeah,
beer,
of course.
and then they brought it into baseball, I believe, or no, it was soccer.
I feel like baseball was first,
Maybe
but I
it was,
don't
maybe
know.
it was baseball, and I'm like, well, wait a second, they're just reusing this because it didn't make sense to me. I'm like, they're just reusing this. Why not have something different? But then I kind of got the idea of it. Like, this is their Cincinnati sports ball beer.
Yeah.
And they're just changing the color of the label to match with whatever that season's sports ball is.
Which I'm fine with it.
So yeah, I don't have any
But it's
real
not-
issue with it. But
not-
it's not
not
a
a baseball
baseball beer. Yeah. So as far as fitting it into this specific variety show,
Variety show.
I think that maybe Northern Rose, like Red Lager, might have been a better choice because that is very directly...
Get some cans of Hustle.
Right. Because, that is absolutely out there in cans.
Gotta know where to find them.
It's a 32-ounce can, but it is absolutely out there. Yep. Just gotta, some say it's best directly from the source,
Yeah.
but those cans are out there.
Yeah.
Indeed. One nostril is for hops. The other nostril is for malts.
Yeah,
So when
yeah,
you are
okay.
sniffing your beer, if you think, this smells different between the nostrils, that is why.
They trade off too.
They do.
I use-
Yeah, they
do.
switch it up.
I use a similar technique. I have my toes. I stick one toe in the beer to feel the hops, and then on the other foot I stick the other toe in there to feel the malt.
Yep.
You don't use different toes on the same foot?
No,
For-
one.
no?
It's
Okay.
no.
So one
No.
foot is
Yeah.
for hops.
Yeah,
one
you have
It's
to
like a
foot is-
both.
right brain, left brain thing.
You have to.
Gotcha,
Yes,
okay,
exactly.
okay.
You have to use both.
All right. Okay.
You have to engage both of the brain sensors.
Yeah.
Were they able to pick an MVP out of this variety pack?
What's weird is that Matt would stick his toe in the beer for Ryan.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
They have a system, and it seems to be working for them very well.
It does. It does.
Just
So-
don't do it with a stranger. Watch where you stick your toes with strangers.
Correct. Yes.
It's all about consent.
Yeah.
All about consent.
Yes.
And did everybody get their baseball cards and bubble gum for hanging up their red stockings on opening day eve? Opening night, opening
Yeah.
day eve, whatever the
So if you
the night
go,
before opening day.
if you go to a vintage store or a thrift store and you find a pack like a full box of unopened baseball cards with the gum,
yes.
Yeah.
are you opening them to see the cards and are you having the gum?
Yes and yes.
Yes and no, I don't want to crack my teeth and do
No, it just crumbles. It just like falls apart into
the
like
cards
little
or the
crumbles. The gum.
Okay.
Yeah, cards are fine.
Okay.
Yep.
It still work just as good in your bike spokes.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yep.
Probably sound good, nice and vintagey as they click around.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Can
do.
you
The
hear-
gum doesn't sound as well.
No.
If you try and do
crumbles,
that.
just
no,
crumbles.
It just
crumbles.
My favorite part
Yeah.
about the sound of the baseball cards in the spokes of your cars is now as you're going down the street on your bike.
Spokes of your cars.
Or your wheels of your bike, sorry. Your cards
Yeah.
in the wheels of your bike. is as you're going down the street now, there's like not only that great sound like you're on a motorcycle, you now hear all the shrieks of the mid-40s guys that are back to collecting baseball cards. No! What are you doing?
Yeah. Is that George Brett?
Vintage. Exactly.
Daryl Strawberry?
My goodness. I think I probably had a Daryl Strawberry card.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably did. We do not go over their exact descriptors and the exact ratings that they gave
That
to
would
the
be
beers
silly.
because we don't want to destroy the entire episode for you. We want you to watch this. But
We're
what
not
we
destructive.
will do,
No.
no, definitely not.
Not to you, to ourselves
to
only.
ourselves, maybe, yes.
Yeah.
What we will do is give you the sip count
Okay.
for this episode. Matt took 39 sips.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Ryan was close behind with 35.
All right.
I also counted the number of pet cameos in this episode because who doesn't like seeing floofs when you're dealing with beer? There were 7 pet cameos.
I don't know what a floof is. Is that a pangolin?
It's a pet, a cat or a dog,
Oh,
or
okay.
both.
Not a pangolin, though.
Not a pangolin though.
What if it's a pet?
Then it would count.
What about a cock?
If it's a pet, it would count.
Okay. What about a fox?
If it's a pet,
What if there's a squirrel that just kind of lives in your backyard and you named it, but it doesn't live in your house, but it's in the window during your podcast?
unless you are able to
Name it?
like interact with it during the show.
Okay. So if I put my nuts in my hand and I stick it outside and the squirrel eats them, then it counts as a floop.
A floof.
Okay.
Floof. Floof.
Okay.
Yes.
Noted.
Yes. I'm terrified.
You
for
said
your-
I have to interact with it, or it has to interact with me.
Yes.
What if I shoot it?
No. No.
Because then we're
Why
both.
would you shoot your pet?
Well, it's my floof, and I'm interacting with it.
That's the no. You don't
I'm
shoot-
just figuring
no.
out the rules here.
Unless your pet has rabies and is old yeller, you don't shoot your pet.
Well, I'm just thinking about the pangolin because I don't
No,
want
I
to start.
don't.
a
Did Old
pandemic.
Yeller have rabies?
I thought so.
Okay.
Anyway, 7.
And what was it? It was a tree that grew, right? Or they buried it under a tree? No?
I've never actually seen
I have
Old Yeller.
no idea. Are you thinking of where the red fern grows?
That's what it is.
There we
Where
go.
the red fern grows.
You're mixing.
It was a
you're-
fern they
you're-
planted, I think.
You're mixing
A
up
red one.
your dead pet old
That's
stories.
what it is. Yeah. That's what it is.
God, our childhoods were just traumatizing.
Yeah.
I didn't watch either one of those.
Cortex.
Yeah.
Anyway, in this
Happy
20
childhood.
Lassie always trying to get fucking Timmy out of the
well. Why?
fucking
What,
well.
why did he keep falling down
'Cause
these
he's dumb as
goddamn
rocks.
wells? Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That means
Flipper.
in this
Oh, Flipper,
24-minute
yeah. That's a good one.
episode, there were 81 countables.
How many Flipper would save people?
Yeah. He would communicate. You know.
Yeah.
Faster than lightning. Yep.
Yep.
In this 24-minute episode, that means there were 81 total countables, or 162 ounces. If you are playing our drinking game, that means 10.125 pints
Nice.
in
Okay.
under half an hour.
Oh,
Let's
that's
go.
a lot.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
Let's
Good
go.
job,
Let's
guys. No.
Right now?
No.
Okay.
Line them up.
No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Mr. Gnome, what show would you like to talk about next?
Brew Skies.
By Brew Skies, do you mean Barstool?
Brew Skies Barstool
Barstool
Perspective.
Perspective.
Brew Skies Booze News. Brew whatever they call it these days.
You know, that is a good question. They still have it under the Brew Skies account, but it is just called a Barstool Perspective.
I don't know what it's called.
It's called Not Live.
It's definitely not live.
It is not live.
So tape delayed news by
It's called Non-Instant Gratification.
yeah.
Can't argue with that.
I majored in that.
I'm not commenting on it. Nope. This was the episode that did not go live on March 27th, 2026.
I have an update.
Oh, gosh.
It's officially called Barstool Perspective Booze News. That's the official name of the show.
That does not roll off the tongue.
I
I know. I'm
write them a
commenting.
letter.
I think I will. Although I don't think they read their emails.
They do. They mention you.
Yeah, they did.
I commented on the video.
They mention you all the time, by the way.
Yeah, they read comments, not emails.
Not emails, yeah. Because the emails that I send never get answered. Yeah.
Okay.
The comments I leave on Patreon never get answered. Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, I own stock in Brew Skies, Barstool Perspective, The News and Booze, and it gets me nothing. Nothing. It gets me nothing.
Yeah, like Tilray.
Exactly.
Yeah. And the weekly Tilray update. Yeah.
It gets me the weekly Tilray update. That's all it gets me,
Yeah, well.
which is
As
just
well as on the
sadness.
board of directors for Brew Dog.
Fuck. I hate being reminded of that.
Yeah.
No.
It's shameful.
All right. I'll be right back.
Called this.
Keep going.
I called this episode "Pinching Your Portfolio." Chili's is clapping back at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. As long as they can be considered closed, come on in.
That's right. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, the whole no shirt, no shoes, no service. No one ever mentions pants, and I don't know. I don't necessarily agree that everyone should just give up on how they look when they go out anymore, but at the same time, you have the right to, as long as you can pay your bill. It's kind of
there
like,
should be different types of places, and I think it's up to places to define what type of place they are. And so, like, if you
it's
want
a private establishment,
if
and they
you
can
want people
set
to be able
their-
to walk in without their shoes on, go ahead
Sure.
and let them walk in without
Sure.
their shoes on. But I think now this is not to defend Ruth's Chris, because it is the worst steak I've ever had in my life, and I will never. Well, I'm not going to say I will never go back. I don't plan on ever going back to the Ruth's Chris Steakhouse because it was very bad. But if they want to kind of class things up a little bit and define what people need to be dressed as, I support that.
Sure. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I think that we need places where you have to get dressed up to go eat,
Sure.
or go have a drink, or whatever it may be.
And again, it's your choice to go to these places.
Yeah.
If you don't like the fact that you are required to wear a top hat to walk in, go to somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah.
65% of people in the U.S. think that cannabis is not bad for you.
I wonder what the percentage is of people that think alcohol is not bad for you, or that soda is not bad for you,
I
or
think it's pretty similar.
yeah, I imagine it's probably about the same number for everything.
yeah.
There's just about 65% dumb people.
Yeah. Yeah. Not wrong there.
But I have noticed that a lot of people that I know that are big on weed will be very quick to point out that it's like healthy. It's good for you.
I don't.
See, I would say maybe it doesn't have the same levels of tar and other carcinogens that a cigarette does, but I'm not going to say it's healthier for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right, but
there
I'm
may-
saying,
there may be- yeah,
but I know
yeah.
lots of
People that
people
say-
that use
well,
marijuana
sure,
that will.
Sure, yeah.
We all know that that's not true, but
Right,
there are lots of people
right.
that
Well, it's just like
insist on it.
walk into a forest fire, anything burning, and inhale deeply a bunch of times. Pulling any kind of burning material into your lungs,
Well, there's
that's not good.
So
Whether
many
it's,
of the 4 or 5 poisonous plants are burning. You're probably gonna, singe your insides.
Right.
Well,
Now-
that's
now, marijuana's-
combusting marijuana.
Yeah.
too. That's
Well,
you know.
sure.
But even if you're not combusting it, it still isn't good for you.
Right.
Like, it's just not good. It's,
Right.
Any of these things that we enjoy are probably not healthy for you.
Right.
You
Again,
have to do everything in moderation.
Alcohol, sugar, all of the things, like you just said, just
Yeah.
moderation.
Kale.
And kale.
Yes.
Kale is a
And,
perfect
moderation.
one. You know what? I think that one
Pangolin.
you should just leave that to the side. I think we should just ban kale.
Well, it helps.
Well,
the flavor.
When's the last time you smoked kale?
It's been so long.
I'll get
because
you some for your birthday.
No, that's okay. It's bad enough for you that I've known to stay away from it.
I'd smoke some kale just to see what it's like.
Yeah.
The Tattletales in the UK got White Claw in trouble for a commercial where women were exposing their ankles at the beach.
Yeah. Look, get it together, UK watchdog groups. This is bullshit.
Yeah, and women, cover your ankles.
Don't do that.
Irwin D. Simon is going to save Brew Dog by getting more women to drink beer.
Irwin brings the D. Simon.
Not specifically any method of how he's going to do that, but
Yeah.
And also, Brew Dog bars will start carrying Guinness and Carlsberg,
okay.
which I'm sure will
great.
also help their cause.
Yeah, sure.
It's like it's always strange when a brewery starts carrying another brewery's beer.
Well, but they're not carrying another brewery's beer. Tilray brews Carlsberg. So they're technically...
No, Tilray has the exclusive, is it brewing rights or distribution rights in the United States?
I thought they were brewing
They were brewing it.
I think they're brewing it in the U.S.
Yeah, they're brewing it in the U.S.
But not Guinness for sure. I can tell you that.
No.
Not Guinness, no.
But you see, because BrewDog doesn't make any decent dark beers, they have to have something for the ladies.
That wouldn't be
Therefore,
weird. Like,
Guinness.
like the Sam Adams bar downtown, you should be able to get a 60-minute,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
Or a
They
canned
should-
cocktail.
They should have one Dogfish Head tap.
Well, they should have
Just
several.
one rotating Dogfish Head tap.
They should have several. Same company.
I know.
Yes, in the United States, Tilray will produce, market, and distribute Carlsberg, Elephant, and 1664 Blanc in the United States.
All right, well, there you go. So, yes.
Wow.
So when we talk about in BrewDog bars, there's only how many left in the United States?
I have no idea.
I actually don't know how many there are anymore.
I tell you,
Not many.
the property owner of the one in Cincinnati,
Suing the hell out of them.
them.
Yeah.
Not very happy.
Have you had a 1664?
I don't think I ever have.
I know they have some over at Northside because I poured
Stopped
some.
it, yeah. Oh,
A few.
yeah, okay. Brown Foreman and Pernod Ricard, yes.
Ricard. That's French, Julia.
Pernod Ricard are talking about merging.
Julia took French, studied French.
A little bit. The two families would still own a bunch of the voting block of
Oui,
the
oui,
combined,
oui.
combined company.
Cheese.
Could be a smart move. Lots of fromage.
Yeah.
Wine.
Some would say an omelette du fromage.
Yeah. That means
Espresso.
an egg omelet with
that
cheese.
French? That's Italian, I guess. Baguette.
They get
Yeah.
croissant.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
The Louvre.
It's all the French I know.
Beret.
French fry.
Raspberry beret.
Yeah.
Mike reflected on how we're going back to the times of his childhood when you had to rent your home phone.
Yes, Mike regaling us with tales of the dinosaurs again.
But we are going back to that age to where you don't own anything. You just rent it. Software, media, like anymore, you don't own most of the music. You just...
That's not even true. If you
still have...
if you use those services,
Correct.
The option
Correct.
to rent music is there.
Is there, yes.
So does the option to kind of own music. The joke
Can
of all
you-
this is you've never owned music. You never owned it. Nobody owned the music that they were buying on CDs
That-
or
yes,
vinyl or
yes,
you didn't
but
own
that-
the music.
That's semantics.
No, it's you don't own
It's-
it. It's very
You
much the
own
legal
The
definition.
physical... yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, and you're correct in that.
Yes.
However, if you had the CD, if
That's still
Spotify
the case.
if Spotify decided that a song that you had on that CD, if they decided they were pulling off their streaming service, you still were able to listen to a copy because you purchased the license to listen to it off of that physical piece of media.
Yes.
But something like Adobe Acrobat, you can't just buy like a perpetual license to that anymore. It has to be, it's pretty much all subscription based.
I believe so. I'm not
Office,
100%
again,
sure.
I could be wrong for some of that, but there are a lot of products, mostly software based anymore, that you just don't own. You just
Do
are
you have
essentially renting
vinyl
or
and a
leasing.
turntable, Julia?
Nope.
I do.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I knew you did.
But we're comparing a time where we're purchasing licenses to software on a computer to a time when you were using a landline phone in your house.
Right, a utility you
it's
had
not
to
a
rent.
fair
it's not-
comparison.
no, it's not.
There's as much software that you can go to the store and buy today, more software that you can go to the store and buy today and have a copy of it for however long you want to keep it, as there was then.
Do you think there
It's-
is anything that is comparable today? Like, maybe we're not to that exact point yet, but...
I don't. Okay. I think that you still have the option to buy things in the same way you used to have the option to buy things.
Okay.
Are there companies that have sprung up and now offer a different solution for people that don't want to spend the money? Absolutely.
Sure, yeah,
but
okay.
You don't have to.
All right.
You don't have to purchase it that
I also think there are shades of gray in this. You can buy your cell phone for, let's say, $1,200.
Nobody is stopping you from doing that.
You can buy it.
Sure.
Or you're paying for 3 or 4 years to end up paying it off to own it, for it to just become obsolete, to have to do it all over again.
Wine influencers should be called whiners, and the wine industry is finally okay with them.
Whiners. That's good.
Why not? That was low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Too easy. I didn't have any other notes on this episode of Barstool Perspective other than go live.
My favorite influencers are?
Tell me.
Mike and Brett.
Yeah.
They influenced me to invest my life savings in Tilray.
They influenced me to cash out my entire retirement and HSA to invest in Tilray. And now, because of them, I own fucking Brew Dog. You know what I would like to see them do
and they
for an
they
episode?
keep a plastic
mud wrestle?
No. Well, yes.
Yeah.
But what else I would like to see them do?
Jello wrestle.
Okay, what else I would like to see them do during an episode?
Coconut oil wrestle.
Okay, what else is them doing the week's booze news while also doing Edward 40 Hands?
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
That.
I like that idea.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, because they can't stop the stream until they get that thing out of the hand.
Yeah.
Think of the number of sips.
Yeah.
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, the sip count for this episode. Michael brings the D. Morgan took 18 sips.
Okay, very good, Michael.
And Sir Brett took 45.
Wow.
I think there were a couple of false sips. So I did not count a few of them because it looked like...
Oh, yeah? Why, did Pete Hesdus tell you about the sips or something?
I'm just saying, it looked like there were a couple times that the glass went to the lips, but it did not appear there was any actual liquid transfer happening there.
Ah, the liquid transfer.
Big ass podcast.
So I could not in good faith count those sips that did not appear to be true sips.
Well, it's because you do the real work.
I absolutely do. I am here to provide factual counts.
Yeah.
New rule, you need to be at every episode. You need to sit right in between them, and then every time they sip, you hold your hand up there and put your finger in your mouth like this. So you can feel if there's liquid passing over your finger.
I am
while
not putting my
sipping.
finger in their
And that way you
mouths.
can accurately count.
No. And
That's the only way.
I can't leave work every Friday to put
You
my
can wear a
finger
glove.
I can't leave work early every Friday to stick my fingers in Brett and Mike's mouths.
That's not why you're doing it. You're doing it to get an accurate count. It just so happens that the best way to do that is to put your finger in their mouth.
Yes, but I can't leave work early.
Okay.
Like that would not be an acceptable reason for me to say, "Hey, boss, I need to leave work to get an accurate sip count." Like that's not gonna fly.
Well, wait till Marco hears how he has to get the fart count.
Oh. That means in this 42-minute episode, there were a total of 63 sips, or 126 ounces.
Wow.
That is 7.875 pints.
Okay.
All
right. I actually think that's doable.
Not too bad.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Maybe.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
You guys can do that while we take our first break of the night.
Yes.
How about
All
that?
right.
All right.
All right. They're going to work on killing themselves, and we'll be
Right back.
Somehow we made it.
Back.
One of my favorite parts of the show, I do have to admit. We have fresh beverages in front of us all.
Fresh bevies.
Mr. Gnome, what you got?
I've got a coffee vanilla Axis Mundi from a brewery called Mad Tree.
Never heard of them. They new?
Fairly new in this area, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Marco Polo.
I have the same thing I had before, the West Coast IPA from 50 West, also new to the area.
Awesome. And I have a beverage in a mule mug, even though it is not mule-ish in any way, shape, or form. It is the Lavender Ginger Fizz, just mocktail, because that's how I like to end my nights.
Yeah.
Mule, not Maul. Mule?
Mule, not Maul.
Not Maul.
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, if you mispronounce it, you could probably say Maul, Mule.
This is a stretch.
There's got to be somewhere.
It is a stretch.
There's got to be somewhere serving a cocktail called a Darth Mule, right?
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, there has to be.
Yeah, there has to be.
What is that cocktail? Kraken rum?
Kraken rum. There has to be
Cherry?
something. Yeah, I was going to say there has to be something that makes it red. Or at least like a red garnish, like cherry.
Kraken rum,
Yeah.
ginger beer, cherry.
That actually sounds good.
That's a Darth Mule.
Okay.
I kind
There we
of
go. Write it down.
Kind of want one now.
Publish it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So they have Kraken behind the bar?
I don't think they do.
I don't know.
Probably not. Jason, we need Kraken.
We can ask.
Put it on the
Get
board.
Kraken on.
We can ask producer.
You're closest, and they have a marker.
Yeah, but they don't listen to it.
No, because they haven't got
They
Bekarovka.
don't but I wrote it, so they don't listen to me because I'm a woman and I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't.
You're a man. If you write it, they'll listen to you.
You're a man.
True. That's true. I am a man.
Not only are you a man,
I'm
you're
the man.
You're the gnome.
The man.
They listen
Yeah.
to the gnome.
Since he drinks.
I don't really want Kraken that bad
Why not?
because I want it now. I don't want it like in the future.
Do they have any?
No, I won't.
Do they have any other
now.
spiced rum up there though?
It's about the darkness. You got to have that black. Black.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I usually am.
Yeah.
That's what I've been telling everybody all these years. I'm usually right, guys. Just trust me.
Eventually.
Eventually, I'll be right.
Eventually, we'll trust you. No, you're always right. Eventually, we'll trust that you're right. I thought that's what you were saying.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we have 2 shows left to talk about.
Why don't we talk about the weekly pint then? Talk about Maul.
Okay.
Darth Mule.
Darth Mule.
Such a fun name.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm looking it up.
The weekly point.
Cheers, everyone.
It's so silly. So silly when she says it wrong.
It's so silly. Mispronunciation.
Drinking
We drink.
Gulp. Episode 307. That's just a silly mistake, right? Right?
Yeah.
Right? No, it's fine. It's fine. The Schnappening, a liqueur that Higher Gravity Summit Park still does not carry, and Gnome is laughing.
Sorry, I'm Googling. I'm trying to find this Darth Mule. The first thing that popped up is not a Darth Mule. It is a Darth Maul-ort.
Ah, the Darth Maul-orts.
Damn.
What is that? Can they make that here at Higher Gravity? What is it?
Hang on, I gotta go into Reddit. Oh, it's a great glass for it. Look at the color
Oh
on
my
that.
God, that's beautiful. What is a Darth Maul-ort?
It doesn't tell me anything
Is that a
about
coupe
it.
glass?
That's
Oh wait, no,
bullshit.
there it tells me ingredients. Okay, Maul-ort, Empirical Symphony 6. I don't know what that is.
Nope.
Apple brandy, lemon, pomegranate, Campari.
I guess we're just
Okay.
doing shots of Malort.
That sounds like a AI generated cocktail as well. Has about one more ingredient than somebody who was
need.
actually making cocktails would want.
I can get behind like Maul-ort, apple brandy, lemon for the flavor, pomegranate for the color. I don't know what the Campari is doing in there.
And what's the...
Maybe more color, but you don't need Campari.
There's
if you've got
more
Maul-ort.
herbal. It bumps up the herbal factor.
Yeah,
factor.
the herbal
and
essences and the red. But at that point, like, well,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I would try it. I would definitely try it.
Okay. The weekly pint next week.
why not? Gnome, give the people what they want, and we are the people, and we want a Darth Maul-ort on
Yeah.
Weekly Pint next week.
Yeah.
I like that.
I was going to make a Bekarovka cocktail next week.
Well, add some
could do too.
Maul-ort
Yeah.
to it, and
Do a Bekarovka cocktail, and then you got the Maul-ort.
Maul-ort.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the Bekarovka, still not here at Higher Gravity Summit Park, even
Yeah.
though it has
What the
been
F?
on the community board for like years and years and years and years and years.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to come from the Czech Republic.
I mean, they've done
that
a lot of
must be
things.
it.
They got Rumpelmans. They did a petting zoo.
They got single cut.
They got single cut, and Bekarovka's up there, and it's still not here. And it's distributed in Ohio. What the fuck?
I don't know. Jason needs to answer to the people.
Yes.
And by the people, I mean us.
Yeah.
You're in our group chat, Jason.
I mean, we would buy it.
Although, didn't you say that Nick orders the liquor?
That's true. Nick doesn't listen.
He doesn't look at the board either.
No.
That explains it all. On the Weekly Pint, you talked a bit about if LimeWire and Napster still existed in some semblance of their former selves.
Same way that...
Turns out that LimeWire is like full-on exact same thing it used to be.
Yeah.
Just with more AI.
Yeah.
Man, there was nothing better than...
MySpace still exists.
It does. It does.
Okay.
It is still around.
Man, I always remember trying to cheat the system by making sure that my downloads folder for what I was downloading from LimeWire, Napster, whatever torrent, was not the same folder that was set to upload. That way I was not distributing, and therefore I was beating the DMCAs.
I respect that because it is getting around, like getting caught. However, you're not participating in the crime with us all. Like,
Hell no.
We all got to be together.
I'm going to be over here.
We all got to be together. The system doesn't work if people aren't sharing. Got to share to...
you all can burn without me.
I didn't burn.
Saving my
Guess what? I shared and I downloaded, and I'm still here.
The Lager House. This is fun.
Lager House, yeah.
They're teaming up with Brink. They are tapping a special collaboration beer. Are they tapping it on April 15th, or are they tapping it prior to April 15th, and they're just having a special Meet the Brewer event on April 15th? I wasn't quite
Are you asking
clear.
me, or are you just asking the world around us?
I'm looking at you and
Fuck
seeing
if I know.
you know. Okay.
Fuck
I
if he
mean,
knows.
it'll be on tap the 15th.
Okay, so go to
I don't fucking know.
Go to the Lager House on April 15th. I think the event starts at 3 p.m. to meet the brewers from both Brink and the Lager House. Learn about the beer, learn about the collaboration, have all kinds of different beverages that the Lager House brews that maybe you didn't know that they brewed. It's going to be a great time.
First pitch, their new beer.
Oh, nice. What kind of beer is that?
It's a pale ale, maybe.
Sounds good. Beer at the Great American Ballpark.
GABP.
There's going to be a lot of Braxton beer,
A whole bunch.
some Sinbev beer, and no one knows what else.
Yeah.
Well, or not.
There will also be
Well-
some Bud and some Bud
Well,
Light.
there'll
That's
be
for sure.
there'll be some big
Mick
beers.
Ultra.
Probably some Mick Ultra, yep.
So I am proposing to you, Gnome, and you, Marco, you
Okay.
need to join forces and go to a ball game
I'll
Okay.
go.
and find out for certain what other Cincinnati beers that are not
science.
that are
Yeah.
not Braxton
Yeah.
or
Science.
part of Sinbev.
Yeah.
What can you get at the stadium?
I'll go.
All right.
We can do it.
I expect to hear back from the results of this at some Weekly Pint or Truth Beer Pod, whatever works best,
Yeah.
before 3/4 of the way through the season. That's what I'll say.
No,
you know what I
for
mean?
sure.
Like,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah,
know schedules
absolutely.
are kind of hard to figure out. But if
Yeah,
you two can coordinate something
Yeah.
and
Okay.
let us
It's
know
been demanded.
before
I'm
the
down.
season is
I'm down.
over. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Excellent. That was easier than I thought. You opened a beer after the schnappening was complete. Rheingeist's Pixel, that was a little tricky for me to say, was a cold IPA, which led into a pretty fun discussion about what exactly is a cold IPA. Is it a lager? Is it an ale? Is it its own thing that spans across multiple styles and brewing techniques and yeasts and malts and hops and everything else across the brewing universe? Alex from Southridge chimed in with a couple of his thoughts and opinions on this. There were some Google searches that were done. I will say, shout out to Chris. He was the king of screens for this episode.
Wow.
Now, I will say to close out the cold IPA discussion, Gnome, you said that because you have a mic.
And the sexism. To
And the
close out
sexism, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
Because you have a mic, that meant that you are an expert, and what you say is the be-all,
I made the rule.
Yeah, he made the
So
rule.
what a cold IPA is, it is not an IPA, it's a lager, full stop, period, end of discussion.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I've
All right,
spoken.
well,
All right.
whatever.
You can have an IPA that's cold,
Sure.
but it's not a cold IPA.
Can IPAs be cold? Like if I just take it out of the fridge, or
That's-
do I need to
you
let
can
it get room temperature?
Have an
before I can drink
IPA
it?
that's cold,
Okay.
but it's not
But
a
you
cold
can't
IPA.
have a cold IPA.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a cold IPA. It's just cold.
So I have a.
And an IPA.
So I can't have a cold IPA, but I can have an IPA that's cold.
Got it. Yep. You're right on. You're right on
Marco's
track.
head's exploding.
Oh, for the love of God.
Yeah, you got it.
Love it.
Oh, my God.
A very important question.
Jordan.
Okay, another very important
Correct.
question. Maul Imperial Stout. Who makes it?
Fuck if I know.
It all depends on how you Google it. Because apparently, previously...
See what happens when I Google.
Ooh, okay. We will wait. We
Maul
will let...
Imperial. Gotta spell it right. Imperial
With an E.
Stout. Go.
MALL.
Okay. On Untapped from High Grain Brewing.
Okay.
Second post. High Grain in their 2026 Maul Imperial Stout release. A post from the Gnarly Gnome. Third post.
You know that guy?
I do.
Yeah. You know about that
a
gnome?
post from Craft Beer Joe drinking Maul Imperial Stout from High Grain.
How's Crap Beer Joe doing?
Yeah,
He's
but...
drinking them all and he loves it.
But-
Next post from Facebook. High Grain Brewing Company prepared to get mauled. 4 variations of Maul. Next up, Beer Advocate Maul Brewer Select. Next up, Maul 2023 on High Grains from High Grain.
So it's Fable
Yes, but...
Beast is back. Maul High Grain.
But
High
what
Grain.
about...
Back
High
again.
Grain? High Grain.
Beast is back.
But what about if...
Tell a friend.
High Grain.
But give it a couple weeks. What if another mall comes out? Who makes it then?
High Grain. I'm trying to find somebody else that's going to make one.
Okay.
Found Better Call Maul.
I like that.
That's good.
I like that.
It's actually great.
Oh my God, I love that.
That's good.
Shout out to
That's-
Sasquatch Brewing Company.
good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that
I-
is the next one that pops up. The first thing that pops up that is not
The Sasquatch.
High Grain is Sasquatch Better Call Maul.
I still like my idea of having a couple of local breweries do a collab, Imperial Stout called Maul-orts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
I did like
I like
that.
it. I like that.
I feel like a quick Google search and you could see who makes Maul.
Yeah. I struggle to...
Think that they didn't know about fucking Maul?
I don't think that it was anything malicious, but I struggle to think
That they didn't know about fucking Maul?
that
If
they
it-
didn't know.
If it wasn't malicious, what is it? That's what I'm
Right,
struggling
right,
with. Like
but-
if it's
right,
not somebody
right, I
being a
don't
jerk,
think-
which I don't think they're jerks.
Right.
I think they're nice people.
But I don't.
So what is
but I
it?
don't. Right. That's my struggle. I don't think it was done as any attempt to.
Yeah, it's basically, why'd you do that?
It's
Yeah,
not.
it's-
Can't be ignorance. There's
No.
way.
No
I
way.
don't think it's ignorant.
Not at
I
all.
don't think it. But
Nope.
again, I don't think
Nope.
it's.
No.
It's an attempt to be. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, why did you do that?
I don't know. And I would love to. I would love to know.
Get in the
I would love
truck.
to understand. Right. Like
We can get in the
again,
truck. Let's get in the
was
truck.
was there a behind the scenes conversation where it was like, oh yeah, we're okay with this one time? If so, I still think that that's kind of weird from the
Marco,
high grain side.
I think it's one of those things
Here-
where they absolutely can.
Sure.
But should they?
Should they? Yeah.
Marco, if we get in the truck right now,
Yeah.
without your phone,
Okay.
could you find your way to Fabled Brewers?
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
If I did,
It's in Kentucky. I'll give you that hint.
if I did,
Uh-huh.
how many gold coins would I receive?
Ooh.
44.
Yes.
Without your phone.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't believe him.
Julia,
Yes.
without your phone, if we got in the truck right now, could you find your way to Fabled?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I wouldn't even need any gold coins.
Ooh.
Just buy me my first beer.
I don't think that her not wanting payment for services makes her any more valid or less valid.
It makes her feel more valid. I'm not going
fine.
to lie. It makes her feel more
That's fine.
confident and valid.
I'm going to reap
incredibly
my
confident and
rewards.
comfortable. All right.
I have Wolves of Winter from KCBC.
Oh, that thing looks badass.
Yes, it does. So did you pick that beer just because the label looks cool as hell?
I picked the beer because it said it's a West Coast IPA, and I haven't had it before.
Oh, it's got little shiny bits.
And I noticed
Wolves of Winter.
Wolves of Winter. I noticed that.
Can I drink this?
Yeah. That's why I give it to you, buddy.
Is it soft?
It's a little soft.
Oh,
a little soft.
It's
Yeah?
clear.
Is it?
Well, I guess
not
it's
clear.
I guess it's kind of a chill. Is that more a chill haze though?
Don't know. Won't know till it warms up.
Marco.
I mean, it's good. It's not as soft as the 50, but there's some fluff, like a fluffy wolf.
Some, but it's definitely harder than the 50 West. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So what do we got?
Speak of the Devil Day, April 11th. You pretty much said listen to.
You gotta say it cooler than that.
Speak of the Devil Day. Speak of the Devil Day. What?
What just happened?
You said say it cooler, and then you guys talked over me.
That wasn't cool. That was terrifying.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We're speaking of the
That's
devil.
the thing Julia does. Julia has.
I don't know
in
that I've
her
heard that
in her
before.
repertoire.
It hurts.
Julia has that.
Speak of the Devil Day.
Are we
It hurts.
are we concerned about
No.
possession?
Nope.
Yes.
Say
No.
something about like the good Lord Jesus with that voice, because if you can, she can't.
it's
She
very-
can't do it.
It's very limited.
See,
It
she can't,
hurts.
but she can't talk
But it
about the
hurts.
good Lord Jesus in that voice because the devil won't let her because she's possessed.
Right. Yeah.
Damn it!
Jesus will rise on the third day.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
That is so creepy.
It hurts.
Happy Easter.
Anyway. Speak of the Devil Day. Is that better?
That's better. That's
All right.
better.
It's on
Yeah.
April 11th, and you pretty much said listen to Blake's Craft Beer podcast for everything you need to know about it.
Yeah. So, Blake, to be fair,
Right, which we're
and
gonna
we
talk
haven't
about
talked
next.
about.
Yes.
I'll wait.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. I'll
because
wait.
you did talk about it on your show, so I don't want to.
No, I was gonna talk about Blake's podcast, and I'll wait till I am talking about Blake's podcast.
But didn't we do that?
No,
No, that's next.
that's
Oh,
that's
that's last.
next.
Okay.
Yes,
Save the
yes,
best for last.
Indeed. Let's see. You can't give away free beer or offer unlimited drinks.
Correct.
Or bottomless drinks.
Correct.
So put some pants on the damn pitcher.
Yeah, you can't even. So like, I know sometimes like I'm bad about wording things. Like I will go places and I will get beers that are free to me from people. Like people will gift me beers. It's very important to say very distinctly
You're
here.
still being paid for.
Yes, the state of Ohio does not have any kind of difference between a gift and a purchase. If you are giving somebody a beer, somebody is purchasing that beer. You can't do it. Can't just give things away. Can't do all you can drink. You can't do any of that stuff. You cannot throw
I
an event
remember-
with a cover charge and say this includes your first beer.
You can't.
That's not actually legal.
Can't announce if you are a establishment. Come to the tailgate for
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just
said-
thinking about.
Said thing, and then say that we are giving away said
That's 100% what I was just going to say.
12-ounce cans
Right.
of nourishment.
And it's not even in like you can't
Alcoholic
even do
nourishment.
samples, right?
Right. There is a
Or-
very strict number
There's a
of
very
ounces
strict number
you
of
can give out
ounces
as
in
samples.
samples.
Okay.
You can in samples. Correct.
But I believe the multiple
It's not 12
instances- yeah.
Well, actually, it might be.
And actually, in liquor, you have to pay for those.
Says who? I'm kidding. State of Ohio.
Yeah.
I know.
You'll go to an
Okay,
event,
okay.
and this event includes X amount of beer tickets,
Gotcha.
and your volunteer should be collecting those tickets.
Gotcha.
Because that's how many beers you can have, because that's what you paid for.
So is there and this is could an establishment that says bottomless mimosas for $10 could
No.
they be said
Can't
well
do that.
Can't say that at all.
okay
But for $10, you can be given 10 tickets.
Yeah.
okay
And for the
And-
10 tickets, maybe they don't collect the tickets.
They could forget to collect tickets
Gotcha.
or accidentally
Okay.
forget
Okay.
to. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that
Now,
can,
they should.
that can
Right,
happen.
they
should
should
not.
not.
That's
They should not.
wrong.
Right,
but
right.
you know,
That can happen.
Okay.
It's a people error.
Right.
They shouldn't do that.
Sure.
But it could happen.
Okay. Yeah, that was something that I was unfamiliar with. I didn't
But
realize.
in
that
writing,
was
nothing
something-
should ever say bottomless mimosas or
All you can
drink.
or-
Like that should not. No liquor license holder should ever say that.
Okay.
I did read something, and I didn't dive into it too much about serving sizes in Ohio, and I don't know the truth to this because I have not dove into it, but there was something that I read that said that there are some laws on the books about serving sizes and that you're not supposed to serve more than a shot of liquor or X amount of ounces. What is it, like 4 ounces of wine or something? What is the standard serving of wine?
About 5 ounces.
Okay. Or 12 ounces of beer. And so that starts to get into a weird thing about pints, unless it's packaged that way. So pints, and then you start getting into larger serving sizes that, from what I was reading, might not be
So you're
legal.
saying
So-
a brewery serving a stein, a actual liter stein of beer, might not be a legal serving
From
size.
something that I read.
Well, no.
maybe.
Let's flip that.
That's why.
Spide and Malice, the Belgian triple that I was drinking before, that is served in a 12-ounce serving
Yeah.
size on draft. If I bought it in the way it is packaged, is in a 16-ounce can.
So they-
Perfectly legal.
So
They could.
they should
Perfectly
be
legal.
giving me a 16-ounce.
No,
I don't
they
want.
could.
They
They
could.
could.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
that's why a lot of times at like some tiki bars you'll see drinks served with multiple straws. It's because, and this is again just
because
my,
that
my
means
very,
the number they're
Of
sharing.
serving.
You're
They're sharing the
Okay.
serving.
They don't care if you share it, but it's supposed to be shared because it's
Gotcha.
not a legal amount of booze.
Gotcha.
I,
Okay.
I don't know all the
I
details
love
to
that.
this yet, but there is something to this.
I love
there,
that.
There is something to it.
If you,
Because-
get, if you get
'cause-
an imperial stout in a 10-ounce glass and a bartender puts 3 straws in it, that's
You're
fucking
good.
hilarious.
but like it does start in like when you talk about like pitchers and stuff. Like a lot of dive bars. You get to a dive bar at lunch on a Tuesday,
As one does.
and there's a bunch of dudes sitting around, and they've got a pitcher and a glass,
Or
in front of
ladies,
them,
whatever.
And they just
More often not,
It's usually
but-
dudes because the ladies are feeling very creeped out by the guys that are not leaving them alone.
Right. Yeah.
But
And they're also more responsible.
Often
Often
Smarter.
Yeah. And like that would not necessarily be legal. Like you can't do that. And now if you hand somebody the pitcher and they have to take 2 glasses with it because it's the size. Now, are you in the clear? Like, does that make it okay? Because
No,
you're
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I mean, because technically, like here at an establishment like Higher Gravity, if you give them a can, we have to crack the can open and pour it into a glass.
Sure.
Like we have to serve you that. So if we give you a pitcher, all we did was serve you a pitcher. We didn't serve
yeah.
you 3 or 4 drinks.
So give me a pitcher and 4 straws.
I don't know. I don't. That might be okay.
Maybe
That might be okay.
I don't know.
That's why
All
I'm
right, we-
wondering if the glass itself counts as
Right, as
serving it.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I've not dug into that in depth yet because
Okay,
I don't have
so
time.
next week we're gonna get a
It won't be next week.
No.
Okay,
I
so
wanna dive
And
in.
I'm
some
never going to
point-
research this.
At some point, we will get a pitcher of something and 4 straws and just drink it out on the
Well, I
patio.
can do that.
But
yeah.
we can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. We'll just drink it out of the pitcher with straws and see if anyone says anything to us.
Somebody will say something.
Yeah,
What they say is the question.
they'll be fine.
I don't know why we'd do that if we can just get 3 glasses. But anyway,
It's
Well, that's romantic.
yeah. It's
you're right.
it's for the
You're
content.
right.
It's
That's
for the
what
content.
Yeah, that's what I want.
We need a freaking video because I don't know when we're gonna do the Nick Teeny night.
Yeah.
We need a
sure.
video.
Yeah.
The what?
Nick-
What'd you call?
Nick
oh,
Teeny
Nick.
night.
Nick Teeny. Okay.
Nick
Yeah,
Teeny
Nick-
night.
Making
yes.
sure I understood what
All
you
right.
said.
sniff and sip count, and then we need to go over Blake's Craft Beer Podcast because we are running short on time.
Yeah, super fast.
All right, sniff and sip count for the weekly point. I'm doing it again,
everyone.
episode 307.
Ching,
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
ching.
Yay.
Cheers, everyone. Yay. All right.
The gnome took 17 sniffs and 6 sips of his beverages. That means in this hour and 25-ish minute episode, there were 23 countables. That means 46 ounces or 2.875 pints. I think we can all do that, so let's do that while we talk about Blake.
All right, let's do it. While we talk about Blake.
I'm doing it.
You are doing that, and you're
Doing it
doing
right now.
great.
Doing it now.
Blake's Craft Beer Podcast.
Stop it. Stop it.
Episode 116.
Speak of the devil.
He recorded at Streetside with Garrett Hickey, and I think Garrett may be the most frequent guest on Blake's podcast, maybe?
Ooh.
I would have to go back and count, but
Maybe.
Does that make
two podcasts
Either,
that Garrett's
either
been most
Garrett
He's been to a
or
lot of
Kelly.
places.
Yeah. Garrett and Kelly
Kelly
are
might have.
pretty... they're both up there a lot.
I don't know that I've got notes for all of his podcasts. Though.
Garrett and
I would
Kelly.
have to go back
There,
and look.
like,
but-
there are some other places too that have been on there lots of times.
Yeah.
Matry's been on several times.
But not as much
Southern
as...
Ohio Brewing's been on a bunch of times.
Yeah, but I
mean,
want to say Third Eye and Streetside are...
I don't know
like
that I can
still
actually answer the
are up
question
there, but yeah, I would have to
accurately.
go back and look. Speak of the Devil Day is on April the 11th at Streetside, so if you have something going on, cancel it and get down to Streetside.
Yeah.
Okay.
That tracks.
That's
a
pretty
good
much
idea.
it. That is pretty much it.
Good idea.
These are amazing barrel-aged stouts. They do a spectacular job with them every single year. This is one of their 3 big yearly barrel-aged releases. They do Demogorgon.
It's also one of the few breweries that does 3
Correct. Yeah.
barrel-aged brewery releases.
And they talked about why they decided to do a barrel-aged beer release in the spring, which a lot of places don't do. A lot of places reserve them for the fall
Right.
and the winter. They said basically it just worked out that way the first time around, so they stuck with it.
Yeah,
kind of
why
as
not?
simple as that, right? I mean, if it works, go for it. And really, they don't have that much competition around that time frame from other
have no
breweries.
competition.
Right. So
What do you have
people
out there?
already-
Bach beer.
Yeah.
You know,
all the
people-
spring beers, all the pilsners,
all the
spring
pilsners
beers.
and baseball beers, and you
People
know,
are
I mean,
still in the mood for heavy stouts this early in the spring.
I've only got him on Blake's show twice
Why does it feel like...
because that my notes might be incomplete. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Maybe I'll go back and check, but I felt like...
Do you want to know how many times he's been on the Brewcast? Because I know those notes are up to date.
Garrett?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
it is
37.
9 times.
You're both wrong.
Yeah, I figured I
I'm
was...
both way off. 16.
No, Marco was closer without going over. So
He's
Marco
been on the
wins.
Brewery Explorers, which is a different show.
Yeah,
I don't count
maybe?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, don't count that.
So they're one on there. So I don't know.
I don't know.
But I don't,
Either way.
but he
either
did-
way.
don't think he's his most frequent guest.
They both agreed that Guinness isn't that great.
Listen, as a Tilray owner who
Is going to
very
be
supportive of Guinness, I love
Only-
Guinness. I love Guinness.
Only to bring women into the tap rooms, though.
Onto trampolines.
On trampoline. Indeed.
Does Guinness do that?
Sure.
I bet they have at some point. They've been around for how many years?
Well, it depends. Do they have the little printer that prints like the woman's face, like a picture of her on the trampoline on top of the foam, on top of the head? If so,
On
then
top of the
absolutely.
head.
Yeah. Put that woman on the head, right?
Yeah.
Anyway. Community events drive more business than beer releases anymore, which that seems to make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I
yeah,
think certain
that
beer
makes
releases
sense.
will still bring
It's always
out
been
a lot
that
more
way,
people.
though. The great beer releases were community events. Like that was the whole.
Think,
that was always
well,
the
but
thing.
I think the way that Garrett was talking in that is
Well,
more
but,
of the events
no, but
that are
he's
centered
what
around.
he's saying is, he's doing a beer release, and you got the beer release nerds come out, or you've got the vintage clothing event happening on Saturday, and he's saying the vintage clothing event brings out more people than the beer release.
Well, I was thinking that he was saying like the like neighborhood bar crawls kind of thing, or, a 5K that goes through the neighborhood or whatever, those tend to bring more people into the tap room than just the beer releases themselves.
Right.
That type of community
Same
event
thing.
versus... beer releases are absolutely community events.
We're parking in the same garage.
Sure,
Julio.
sure. Just different vehicles.
Yeah.
Being an FC Cincinnati pub partner is easier than you think, and how soccer
You just
games
gotta
help
pay for it.
give...
You just sign up.
Right. Trying to get the hops you want when you want them and need them, and their evolving flavor profiles.
There was some interesting discussion.
There was
There
some
was
really fun
interesting
discussion
there. From hop selection, why he doesn't go to hop selection, why hop selection is good for breweries that can do it. The other thing is the form of hop that he is willing to bring in and experiment with or do or fiddle with his beers is totally different. When I started brewing,
How much fiddling did you do?
we did do a lot of fiddling with
Fiddle?
some experimental hops. The brewery I was with actually experimented with essentially Sabro before it was called Sabro.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I think it's pronounced bra.
yeah. Anyway, people ended up hating it.
bro.
People loved it and then they hated it, but whatever.
All right, 2 other notes on this episode. Garrett talked about bringing some of their candy sours back. And will some of your favorites be returning to the taps or to cans? And listen.
2 cans.
2 cans, like the
Toucan.
bird, exactly. Not like a penguin,
Joke about my nose.
not like a pangolin. And learn about all or maybe almost all of the variants of Speak of the Devil that you can get on April the 11th.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great episode as always, Blake. You do a fantastic job.
What I was going to say
Yes.
earlier.
Yes.
So the episode is titled Speak of the Devil. We're talking about Speak of the Devil.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually the majority of what he talks about. It's not even close. The show is,
it's not.
It's mostly about other things, which is
But
great.
it's a great
episode.
Yes, it absolutely
But if you want to get the Speak of the Devil stuff, you're going to be like hunting around. Hopefully, whatever podcast platform you use breaks it up into chapters because you got to find them in there.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
There's a lot of other stuff.
Yeah. It's all
Great
great
stuff.
stuff.
Great
it's
stuff,
all
and you should
absolutely
listen,
great
but-
stuff, yes. But yeah, get down to Streetside April 11th and drink, enjoy, and be happy.
Yes.
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 Either of you have any other notes before I get to the outro, which I forgot to do last week because,
No.
we
I'm
were
not gonna-
being
I'm not
side-eyed
gonna-
by old people.
No, I'm not going to slow us down.
Did we talk about pangolins?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did we talk about eating penguins?
Yeah, talked about eating penguins.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about giant wooden penises.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
Did
Yep.
we cover
Woodcocks.
that?
Did that.
The woodcocks,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep, woodcocks.
With bottle openers in them?
Yep,
Yes.
yep,
Yep.
yep.
Without
Yep.
bottle openers in them?
Oh,
Both.
yes.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
We talked about both of those.
Yep.
All right. I think we got everything
Julie
I wanted to talk
mentioned
about.
All right.
Did we talk about Darth Maul?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Little
Yep.
bit,
Yep.
little bit.
We got it all.
A
Got it
little
all.
bit. Little
Did we-
bit.
Wait. One more note on here. I just saw it here on my notes. Did we talk about how Brew Sky's Barstool Perspective Booze News is not live?
Yeah.
It's-
We did
It
mention.
says that
we
on my
mentioned-
notes.
We
We talked
mentioned
about that?
once, but it's worth mentioning
Okay.
again.
It's not
Absolutely.
live.
It is not live.
You know
no,
what we didn't
no.
talk about
What
is that everyone should go
That's
to
my notes slamming down.
thegnarlygnome.com and follow, like, and share his content. The other thing is
Do that
you
with
should
all of the content that we talk about. All of these content creators.
yeah.
Support absolutely everyone that is putting out anything that has to do
Yeah.
with Cincinnati craft beer and drinking in the Cincinnati area.
And you should go and buy tickets for the documentary, A Light in the Tunnel,
yeah.
Yep.
and support the Gnarly Gnome and the Brewing Heritage Trail for.
If you can't make it on the first
then you're
premiere,
an evil person.
no, there might be other opportunities coming this summer
okay.
too. So
All right.
just throwing it out there that people might have some other chances. To
Well,
see
you
it.
might not be as evil then.
You're still evil, but just not as evil.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, support the places that you love. Support the content creators that you love, especially those that are part of the Cincy Drinks Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Cincy Drinks Network, is that a thing?
Go
Sure.
and
It is
subscribe
now.
to Cincy Drinks, the magazine that is going to come out at least twice a year from the Gnarly Gnome.
Four here.
Oh, I mean,
This year we'll see.
Yeah.
I think we might have twice this year, but yeah, 4 times a year.
And by the way, if you like what we do, go like, follow, and subscribe at Truth Beer Pod. Get on YouTube and play it in the background for whatever you're doing. And know that as the weather turns, which is not a soap opera, that's what's
Could be.
happening. As the weather turns, there's going to be more video presence this year because I will do some video reviews of beverages, and then we're going to do a quarterly video for Truth Beer Pod, and so there's going to be more video coming.
I like to
your
watch the
way.
videos. I watch all the videos. I usually watch them while I'm pooping.
Aw.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we appreciate
That's
you.
when I watch.
We appreciate
Here's
you.
the thing, still counts.
Yeah, I'm still
it does.
watching. I'm
Still
watching.
counts.
You got all my attention. Well, like 96% of my attention.
By the way, Julia, it's not a two-way mirror. You don't see him when he
Yeah.
does that.
I know.
I'm watching you while I'm pooping. You're not
Yeah.
watching me while I'm pooping.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't watch videos while you
same
poop?
Face,
No.
Same face he
Seriously?
makes when he shakes
Yeah.
a cocktail.
Love watching videos while I'm pooping.
Yeah.
No,
Marco, you watch videos while you're pooping?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I think it's weird that you don't.
Yeah.
I just want to get in and get out. Like, I just
Oh,
want to
no, it's
do what I need
quiet.
to
It's,
do and
oh,
just get out of
yeah,
there.
free time.
Yeah,
See,
free time.
I don't have kids.
Okay, I'll
I'm
send
the
them over to
smart
your
one
house.
at the table.
Yeah,
you
you'll
want
start
one?
watching videos while you poop.
No, I don't want. No.
Well,
no.
I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, we could find you one.
No.
I'll give you one.
No.
Like, you can pick. I don't
No.
care.
Absolutely not.
No.
No. I'll take
All
Taco.
of mine are adults.
I'll take Taco.
Not kids. Don't count.
They are your kids, so therefore they still
They're
count
my
as
kids.
Don't count for
They're
anybody
my-
else.
Yeah, true.
Can't give them away. Ha ha.
man.
I get to get rid of one.
All right. Well, Marco, no. What are you guys going to be doing next Tuesday?
I think I think we plan on doing this. Cheers.
Cheers. All right. We will see you guys there.
Prost.
Cheers.
Prost.